Hello everyone, I am Shweta Malviya and I am here to tell you about virtual desktop infrastructure. Doing business with the help of traditional IT is becoming the thing of the past. The convenience and affordability of cloud based computing means all business worldwide now and have access to enterprise IT solution. One of the fastest growing cloud product for business is virtual desktop infrastructure, that is VDI. VDI is defined as the hosting of desktop environment on a central server. It is a form of desktop virtualization. Let's take a closer look. VDI is a technology used to create a virtualized desktop environment on a remote server setup. VDI is defined as the hosting of desktop environments on a central server. It is a form of desktop virtualization as the specific desktop images run within the virtual machine and are delivered to end client over a network. The term VDI was originally coined by VMware and had since become a de facto technology acronym. While Windows based VDI is the most common workload, there are three key players in the VDI market: Citrix, Microsoft, and VMware. Of these, Citrix VDI product is Citrix Desktop, formerly known as Zen Desktop. VMware's product is VMware Horizon, and Microsoft has Microsoft Remote Desktop Services. How VDI works. When the user logs into their desktop from the client software, the request is accepted by the connection broker after authentication. The connection broker then analyzes the request and sends the user to their desktop in the desktop pool. The hypervisor installed on the server create multiple VMs on which the virtual desktop is hosted. The high availability feature in hypervisors can combine the resources of various servers and the virtual desktop can be migrated to another server if needed. The desktop images is mirrored from a master desktop to all the other desktop. It is called cloning. The cloning can be linked or full. In linked cloning, the virtual disk of the master desktop is linked to all other desktops. It saves the disk space of the server. The data of all the users is saved separately. However, clone desktop have to be linked to the master desktop at all time. In full cloning, the clone desktop are not linked to the master and function as independent desktop. Hence, all the user use separate disk space. The VDI management software like VMware View Manager can be used to create desktop pools. The admin user can manage the desktop pool, provision new desktop, create new desktop pools, and set up policies. This picture shows the VDI working. Components of VDI. Virtualization. Virtualization is the technology that divides the system architecture into different layers. Before virtualization, the hardware was bound to the operating system at the time of installation. Thus, in case of hardware failure, the OS also crashed and you would lose all the data. Hypervisor. Hypervisor is the software that creates operating system from the underlying hardware. The hypervisor creates a virtualized environment in which the hardware can be divided into multiple virtual machines. Each virtual machine can have its own unique configuration, OS, and applications. Connection Broker. Connection Broker is a software program that connects the user to the desktop instances. It also responsible for the authentication of the user and sending them to their desktop instances. The connection broker also keeps track of active and inactive desktop. When a user sends a request to connect to a desktop, it provides the user with an ideal desktop instance. When a user disconnects desktop, it updates the status to inactive. Desktop pools. Desktop pools are the group of similar desktop that can be configured according to a specific function. For instance, Departments like accounting and IT in an office might use desktop with different application and configuration. Application virtualization. Application virtualization is the technology used to create a virtualized application image and replicate it to all the virtual desktop in a desktop pool. It makes the application deployment easy and hassle free. Benefits of VDI. One of the benefits of VDI is that it puts all the information ordinarily would be on a user computer on a server in a data center. You can save both time and money by making the same data available to all the users on the network. You can install updates and patches once rather than many times. You also have only one system to troubleshoot rather than several. One of the most significant benefits of VDI is users can access their workstation from all types of devices, smartphones and iPods, to laptops and desktop out of the office. You can also provide users different layers of access depending on their security clearance. This provides agency with the ability to establish periods for content and activities. So here's my video guys. Do like, comment and share this video. If you are having any query then let me know in the comment section. Thank you so much.